It's Monday, November the 4th, and you're listening to the Three Nerds in a Basement podcast. I'm Vince.
I'm Blaven.
I'm Anthony.
And this is the Geek Chic Culture Show where we talk about all the cool things in the world. This week on the podcast, we're talking about the new Kamen Rider Gaim. In our picks of the week, we have stuff that I can't remember. All I know is that somehow we've all managed to play a card game or two in the past 7 days.
Yeah, Blaven's poisoned us.
I think so. So you can look forward to that in the second half. But before we get started, remember you can always get in touch with us at tniab.letters@gmail.com, and you can find us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter and all the other social networks that you please. Anyways, Kamen Rider Gaim. Kamen Rider Gaim. This is the brand new Tokusatsu Kamen Rider for 2013, and it is based on fruits, the Sengoku era, dancing, Pokemon, and even other such fun things that we have yet to name.
I think this combination would get me to play a Dynasty Warriors game again.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, if there was just like Pokemon fruits in the Sengoku area.
Before we start on the Kamen Rider Gaim, I don't know how far you guys got into Wizard.
Not far.
The last thing I remember, spoilers, is it was like a couple episodes after that lady, the girl rider got taken away by the Diamond dude.
Right.
Oh no, wait, no, it's farther. He got Diamond. He got Diamond mode.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the last thing that happened.
Oh, that's the last thing that happened to me, I think, too.
Okay, yeah. Yeah. It sounds like you guys bowed out at the same time everybody else did.
Really?
Yeah. That was episode 30, and episode 30 to 41 was probably the worst part of Wizard.
Oh, okay.
And that's where a lot of people decided to bow out.
Okay.
I stuck with it, and it wasn't worth it.
Yeah.
It was garbage towards the end.
Oh, interesting.
So, just, that's where I'm coming from with Gaim, okay?
Okay.
Now, we just watched the first episode of Gaim.
Mm-hmm.
We have 4 more episodes on standby.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know you guys are excited to watch some more, but we have to record this podcast first.
God damn it.
So, Blaven, you are dying to talk about Kamen Rider Gaim. Like, you are just bursting at the seams. So just lay it on us. You love this show, right?
This show was so weird.
Mm.
They had a samurai theme, and a fruit theme, and a dancing theme.
And a Pokemon
It's
theme.
about 2 dancing teams in a city battling for territory, I guess. And people are allowed to vote on their smartphones. And when they do battle, they use these little padlocks, which look like Dudley padlocks that you use in your lockers. Yeah. And they summon little beings called Inves.
Yeah.
From a zipper that tears a hole in reality, and they come and jump out, and they fight in a ring.
Oh yeah, they
but
do.
when you drop your lock, I don't know, maybe you have clammy hands, it just breaks out and starts attacking the populace.
Loses control,
Which really seems really risky to me.
Mm.
And of course, our main character is a retired dancer who wants to grow up.
Yeah.
And he finds the rider belt and puts it on, and puts a lock that looks like an orange onto his belt, and it slices it open a la Fruit Ninja.
Yeah.
And a giant orange falls on his head and peels open and becomes his samurai armor, where his sword is an orange slice, and his face is an orange slice as well.
Mm.
Now, you know what? I can't wait for the banana one, because I can kind of see the appeal for the banana one.
Really?
But, yeah. And, I mean, the apple one, I'm sure he has, like, some sort of love interest, but he can't really be sitting beside her. Get it? Beside her.
Mm.
Yeah.
Outsider.
Yeah. And, you know, I can't wait for the pear one, because there's probably a pair of them.
Oh, I bet you there are a pair of riders that come in halfway through.
The great one, I bet, like, when you step on him, he gives out a little wine all the time.
Oh.
But, you know what I mean?
Can I leave? Is this?
This is reality.
I'm out of here.
This is happening.
Fuck this
is
show.
the only thing going through my head when I was upstairs. Yeah. And then there's this random white girl, this random girl who was clad in all white, and she came down. And I mean, we saw that the melon one, I think, is going to be their main, one of the main baddies or something, right? Or one of the main riders.
Bad riders.
And I mean, I guess maybe they have a connection with all these riders, and like the melon one and her, like, they love each other or something, but they can't elope.
I'm fucking done. I'm out of here. That was really good.
That was good setup.
They can't elope.
Aren't you glad I did all these puns?
Oh god,
No,
that was the
that you
worst one.
ruined it.
That was just worse. You just, oh god.
Okay, so yeah, this show is so fruity.
Thanks, buddy. That's it.
This is the best thing that came out of that show for me.
Really?
Was puns?
Just gonna say right now.
So you didn't not like this show at all?
I didn't like it. I just can't fathom it.
Well, what does that mean?
I don't think I understand it.
What about it don't you get? What is about it is unappealing for you?
There's just so many things going on that's all hard to take in.
Okay.
At least for the Kamen Rider Wizard, they gave you a bunch of exposition, literally a paragraph in the beginning.
Yes.
But this, not so much.
Okay.
So I like that. I didn't like that there was no explanation, and also I also have an inkling that the guy who's the announcer is going to get really annoying.
Okay. Yeah, the DJ.
Yeah, because they really zoom in on his face a lot.
Okay. What about design? Did you not like the Kamen Rider designs?
They look really cool from far away.
Ah.
But when you start looking at the suit close up, and you see the fruit.
Mm-hmm.
When you see the fruit, that's it. It loses a little bit of its coolness.
Oh, I see.
I mean, his final attack, he turns him into an orange and slices him in half.
To be fair, he traps them inside an orange.
I don't really see how that is badass or something. You're gonna see kids just throwing oranges in the air and pretending that they're bad guys and slicing them in half.
They could do that with their school lunches.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So Kamen Rider Gaim. You love it.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
Seems like you don't even know what to do with this show.
Yeah, I don't even know what to say.
Anthony, Kamen Rider Gaim. Gaimu.
This show was awesome! It was so ridiculous. It was so, like, I don't like...
This would be the kind of show to give you a hard-on.
Exactly. Maybe not a hard-on because it's a kid's show, but some other terminology where I really like it. This is just something so out of left field, and, like, I could never imagine, period. And, like, I don't know, for, like, something Kamen Rider, I would think, like, it's gotta be cool, it's gotta be like dragons.
Well, what's cool? Like, cool subjective, let's face it. What's cool today was not cool last
year. You know what's really not cool? You know what kids don't talk about on their spare time?
What?
Fruit.
Are you sure about that?
I'm 99.7% positive.
I mean, do you know what Japanese kids like?
What?
Fruits.
No, they don't. Listen. They like watermelon, and that's it. And sometimes put salt on their watermelon because they're weird. But other than watermelon.
Yeah.
Fruits are not a hot topic.
Okay.
I'm going to say amongst the children. And this is crazy. Just the way they've incorporated fruits into literally everything in this show. Their transformations and how like when he transforms into the orange sits on his head and then peels onto him.
Yes.
Like, again, Blaven said his sword is an orange slice. And swords slice, and I'm like, oh my god, these puns I can't handle.
Yes.
And I also did like the suit designs because they had all of the little fruit like things in there, like his sword was an orange slice, his face was a slice, and like all this other stuff, and I really did enjoy that. It was cool. And then also the piece de resistance is the belt.
Well, yeah, you guys lost your shit when you saw this belt.
Cuts the lock. It's literally a cutting board on a belt, and he just flicks the sword that cuts the lock in half.
Yeah,
it's like, ugh. It's just, I don't know. Like, if someone were to explain this to me without me actually watching it, I'd be like, that's fucking stupid.
Yes. But
somehow, like, it all coming together in a show and just being the surprising thing that it is, it's like, holy crap! How can I not love this? Fantastic.
Great.
I'm signed on.
Great. Blaven is shaking his head in shame.
Because I have a feeling that if somebody did tell you this concept, you would approve already.
Maybe. I'm saying that I would be like, that sounds dumb. And then, but now that I've watched it and seen it all in motion, it's like, fuck, that's awesome.
Yeah, I'm of two minds of this show. When I first watched it, a couple of weeks ago when it came out, I was like Blaven. I was like, oh man, that's a lot to take in, and I have no thoughts on it. I don't know what to say. But I watched it again, and I do like it. It's really it's intriguing. It's fun, and there's a lot going on. And my problem with Wizard was that it had nothing happening apart from the main protagonist, whereas this has so much stuff for me to
latch onto.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter if, say, the main character goes through a dry spell story-wise, because it seems like there's going to be so much else in there to fill it out. However, I will say, if this is just walls to the wall Banana's fun.
Banana's fun?
Then I don't think I could stick on. What I really hope is that it is like the darkest Kamen Rider we've ever seen.
Just these polarizing
Yeah.
things between their suits and the story.
That is what I really, really want. Just the dark, brooding Kamen Rider story with fruit samurai warriors having dance battles. I think that could be a winning combination. And I think that if I'm gonna stick out on with it to see if it does do that. But if it is just the same, fun show, that'll be cool. But I don't think I'll stick. It won't be enough for me to stay on. Mm-hmm. So yeah, but Kamen Rider Gaim made a good first impression. Hopefully, it's a lasting appeal. So I don't know.
That's hilarious.
Well, are you okay, Blake? What's wrong?
No, it's cool. I really like their suits. They look really cool. And
you just said you didn't like their suit.
No, I said they look cool from afar.
Okay.
They look like very cool samurais. It's just when it's in the details.
I personally, there's some details I actually like.
Like
the melon one. Like he's all white.
Yeah.
But he has like melon. Like I think it's honeydew is what he
has.
has.
Yeah, he has like the veins and stuff. Yeah, he looks cool.
Yeah.
With the orange slice in his face.
See, I actually think that's really cool. I don't think his sword's cool. I don't like the orange slice sword.
That one is really blatant.
Yeah.
It even has the white stuff on the orange slice, the little veiny things.
Yeah.
Right just the FYI that it's, totally an orange, just in case you were confused.
Yeah, well, there you go. Kamen Rider Gaim. Any closing thoughts on
you should watch it.
On the Gaimu?
You should watch it.
Yeah, I think even from this review, if you can kind of guess what you like about it, you should still give at least the first episode a shot, because it's just too crazy to be sure on what your opinion could be.
And the fact that it generated this much discussion, I think it did its job. It's good.
Yeah, it's true. I do think Kamen Rider might have been getting stale.
Yeah.
And they just really needed to do something incredibly stupid to pique interest again, and they succeeded.
Yeah.
There you go, Kamen Rider Gaim. Do you guys want to rate the first episode?
Sure.
Okay, go ahead, Anthony.
5!
All right.
So good!
Yes. Blaven?
I'll give it a 3.
3, okay, I'll be the 4. I'll be the 4 in the room.
Okay.
There we go, Kamen Rider Gaim. Enjoy, guys, enjoy. All right, picks of the week. Let's see, this week we will open up with Anthony.
Okay. I am prepared, actually.
Oh, good.
So, it was announced at EVO that Street Fighter Ultra is going to come out, or Ultra Street Fighter 4 is going to come out. It's Capcom's latest milking attempt to keep Street Fighter alive.
Yes.
And on top of new characters, there's actually also some gameplay mechanics that I didn't know about.
I think I heard about these.
Yeah, I didn't know about these. And so what they are, there's one addition and one kind of just like rework.
Mm-hmm.
So you know how you can have 2 Ultras?
Yeah.
You can now have the option of a 3rd Ultra, but the 3rd Ultra is that you can use both Ultras.
At once?
No, both Ultras in the match. So like, if I have an Ultra Bar, I can either do like Ryu's Hadouken, or I could do his like uppercut.
That's the catch.
Yeah, the catch is that your Ultras do less damage.
Oh.
So at the sake of having more options, you also do not dish out as much damage as someone who just raw picks Ultra 1.
Adds variety. I'm cool with that.
So that sounds really cool in the tournament scene, because I wonder how much of a dip the damage will be. They haven't really said. And then also it'll be interesting to see how much having that like surprise Ultra will affect a match. Like if you go in knowing it's going to be Ultra 1, you can play around that. You could be like, oh, he might wake up Ultra 1, and like if you're playing really bad, you can just jump over it and stuff. But if you have both, then you kind of got to be careful on what you're going to play with. And especially, this really got me interested on characters like Gen, who will technically have 4 Ultras at his available time, like at his availability during the match, because he has an Ultra for each stance on each Ultra. So I wonder how that'll play into the pro scene. It's really cool.
Tell me about the red.
The other one is the red focus attack.
Yes.
Which just is fucking weird.
Yes.
And so it's literally a red focus attack. So usually in Street Fighter, if you don't know, there's this thing called a focus attack. If you press both medium punch and medium kick together, you'll do this charge attack where you can absorb 1 hit. Uno hit. And then launch back. And the longer you've charged it up,
Yeah.
It'll do different things. Like level 1 will just hit you. Level 2, it'll crumple you on a counter hit only. And level 3, it'll break any guard and it'll crumple you.
Oh.
So that's the most like useful one. But with red focus attack, it seems it's in the article. It says it uses up a super bar. So I don't know what that means. If they mean that it uses up a whole super meter, all 4 segments, or if it only uses up one of the segments.
Yeah.
If it uses up all 4 segments, I don't see this being used a lot.
It's probably a section.
Probably the section. But what it does is that you can absorb as many number of attacks as you can.
So you could just sit there?
So, like, if they keep shooting non-focus breaking attacks, you can just sit there and then just focus attack for as long as it goes. So, like, if someone's coming at you with a combo, right, and you know that it's like only certain moves are going to work in this, and they don't have the armor breaking property, you could absorb 3 hits and then just punch through them. But at that time, you're still, like, focus attacks, when you absorb it, you're still taking the damage.
You're taking, like, chip damage?
No,
you're taking the full damage.
You're still taking the full damage, but what it is that it's a recharge bar.
It's the red.
It's the red. It's equivalent of Red Life.
Yeah.
If you ever play Marvel or other games, and so you're doing this risk reward thing between I want to take the chance of basically taking this whole guy's combo and then doing a counterattack at the sacrifice of maybe being hit.
Interesting.
And that also sounds really, really cool. And I can only imagine of how this will change.
How do you activate the red one?
I don't know. It doesn't say how to activate it in what I've read.
Okay.
But yeah, it says it uses a bar. But the thing is with this, it will not save you from grabs, and it will not save you from armor breaking attacks.
That sounds fair.
Yeah. So, like, it sounds nuts. It sounds crazy. And I wonder how this will be used, if at all. If people will think that risk is actually worth it. So...
It'll be fun.
Yeah.
All it takes is one guy to show how it's useful.
Yeah.
Right.
And it doesn't say anything like... Because, like, you can focus attack dash cancel. So you can cancel anything into a focus attack. But it doesn't say, like, if this red focus attack gives you, say, less recovery frames on a cancel.
Okay.
So then you can do even weirder combos that shouldn't happen normally. So instead of using 2 bars to cancel, use 3 bars to cancel. So you red cancel and then do something else. So, like, it doesn't say anything like that, but that got me wondering, too. And it just sounds really cool. It really sounds like it's actually going to kind of flip Street Fighter, which has been kind of stale since Super. So,
yeah.
So, yeah, I'm really interested in it.
Interesting.
It's intriguing, but it almost feels like Capcom's just like, we need to stay relevant.
Isn't it so late in its life cycle already?
Yeah, like at this point, isn't Street Fighter 4 kind of done? Hasn't it run its course?
It's still the biggest fighting game, like, period. Like, that is what the audience comes up to see.
Yeah.
It's that and Marvel. So Capcom still dominates that. But, like, at least they're putting work into this game. Unlike Marvel, where they just put out Ultimate within the same year, as releasing regular Marvel.
That's true. This is just a patch?
This is the Ultra update. So this is going to be like what was it? Arcade Edition was?
Okay, I see.
So it'll be either, I think it's $30 on disc, so $29.99, or a $15
download.
Digital download.
Okay.
Yeah, and so it'll come with 5 new characters. They've
I didn't read this part.
Oh no, that was announced during Evo.
Oh, this is all part of the same...
This is all part of the same thing.
Oh, I thought this shit was already out.
No, this is all part of the same thing.
Oh.
So it'll be a balanced update. It'll be these new added features, and then it'll be 5 new characters, 4 of which have been revealed, and 1 of which is brand new, and they haven't announced them yet.
Okay, I was gonna say, because I remember we did the 4. But...
Yeah, which are just from Street Fighter X Tekken, which is disappointing.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so like it's really cool. Like maybe start theorizing about what these things can do in your game to help you, or maybe hurt you. I guess.
Yeah, it sounds interesting.
Yeah, it's fun times.
Totally.
And that's it.
Cool.
That's my pick.
Blaven, do you have a pick?
My pick of the week is the biggest thing to happen this week.
Oh,
to nerds.
Really?
X-Men, First Class, Days of Future Past 3.
Oh!
Phantom Menace.
The Phantom Menace.
The Return of Hogwarts. So yeah, the trailer for X-Men Days of Future Past came out this week, as Vince alluded to last week, where he said that there was a 6-second trailer. And this is not any longer, it's 10 seconds. I'm kidding. So the trailer starts off with... How does it start off?
I don't know.
Is it Xavier talking?
I think so.
I think
Oh yeah, he's talking to Wolverine.
Yeah, he's talking
and
to
then
Wolverine.
Magneto's there too.
Yeah.
And Magneto's there too, and they're like, "What up, bro?" And they're all hanging out, and they said that they need to go to the past, and he needs to talk to his younger self.
Yeah.
And Hugh Jackman's going to be transferred to his younger body, which is a cop out because he doesn't look any different.
No, because he's the same.
Because he's immortal. Whoopee! So they didn't need to find another Hugh Jackman.
Yeah, when they said that, I was like, "Oh my god, who are they gonna cast?"
And then I read the cast.
You're like, wait a minute.
I read the plot notes.
No, that's
the
not.
production notes.
Do you guys remember in First Class?
Yeah.
Where in the bar he's
Yeah,
sitting there.
he's the same one. Yeah. And so he's gonna go back in time and talk to Xavier or Magneto because I guess the past Xavier and Magneto are what's needed to prevent the future bad things.
Yeah.
And in the trailer, they show you glimpses of the future and the past, and it seems like Xavier's a little less nice than he used to be.
Yeah.
And Magneto is still as crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess Wolverine's gonna have to reel these teens in and really teach them business.
Yeah.
So familiar faces came in. We saw Bobby Drake. We saw Iceman.
Iceman, right?
Right? He had the beard and everything.
Storm was there.
Storm was there.
Storm.
Probably Burry.
Kitty Pryde.
Oh yeah, Ellen Page was there.
Ellen Page was there. Anna Paquin was there.
Sookie
Stackhouse.
Yeah, Rogue showed up.
Rogue Schmogue showed up. And a couple of new faces. We had Bishop.
Bishop, yes, he was there.
Sunspot.
Mm-hmm.
And this guy, I think it's Warpath. Is that his name? He's
Warpath.
a Native American guy. As part of
Yeah,
X
there's
Factor.
also a girl there.
And Blink or something.
Blink, yes,
Yeah.
it is Blink. Yes.
Yeah. So and this girl has teleportation abilities.
Yeah.
So yeah, it seems that they didn't really reveal much. They just said that he has to go in the fast because Wolverine's the only one that can talk him into it and help him show him the way.
Yeah.
And we don't know what the problem is. You don't know what actually is happening.
Yeah.
But as alluded to in the Wolverine 2 ending, it's going to be something about the Sentinels.
Yes.
Trask.
Yes.
So,
You're right.
This looks
the
amazing.
Sentinels.
And they're going to explain how Xavier, I think, came back to death after getting vaporized.
Oh yeah,
By the
that's right.
Phoenix.
That didn't cross my mind. He's alive. That's right.
Yeah, he got vaporized by the
Yeah.
Phoenix. In the Marvel universe. In the Marvel movie universe, anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah, this looks really interesting.
So you're excited for this?
I'm excited.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that the director was the one who did.
Bryan Singer.
Yeah. What did he do? Sorry, he did X-Men. First one.
The first two.
First two?
Wait, no, maybe the first one.
I think it's just the first one, and then something else just recent.
Yeah, I can't remember what he did.
I don't know, but yeah, it looks really good. It's really good. Did you guys happen to catch the trailer?
Yeah, I saw it the minute it came out. I was just like, I need to see this.
Oh, you caused a ruckus in my office.
Oh yeah.
I got your Twitter thing, and I told my friend in front of me, and he freaked out, and
What?
he was upset that he had to wait until the end of work shift to watch it.
Oh, because you can't watch it at work because
Yeah.
it's censored, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So when this trailer showed up, I was like, man, the way this trailer is presented, it's very kind of pretentious. The music they use, the narration.
Yeah.
And you know what? I was just like, yeah, but I fucking love it. It's so serious. It is so into itself that I admire that. And I can't wait for this movie. And like, I'm assuming the reason Xavier's a bit of a dick is because he just got paralyzed. He's come to terms without being the player that he used to be.
Isn't that what happened in First Class?
Yeah, he gets paralyzed.
Yeah, it does, and then he became a dick. Right?
What are you talking about?
Wasn't he
end? Oh, it happens at the end of the
Yeah,
movie.
he gets paralyzed.
I swore it happened earlier.
Mystique leaves. The end.
Oh yeah. Okay, got it. I remember.
Right.
Now.
Like the only other scene they show you, he's in front of this house, and that agent is there,
Yeah.
pushing him in the wheelchair, and the credits roll.
Okay, I remember now. Okay,
Right.
got it.
But this looks like this is all about Xavier being like, he doesn't know what to do with his life anymore.
Okay.
That looks cool. Magneto looks like he's gonna go on a rampage.
As usual.
Yeah. I love how they pull in like Patrick Stewart and that's his name, right?
Yeah.
Sir Patrick Stewart.
Yeah.
And Ian McKellen, and they look like old motherfuckers.
No, they do.
They look, especially Ian McKellen.
Yeah.
He looks
Yeah.
old. And they're like, you're gonna need my help too.
Gandalf.
Yeah,
Is he
but-
Gandalf?
No, that's a different. Oh yeah, he's Gandalf. Sorry, yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking the Harry Potter Dumbledore.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
funny.
But anyways, I'm excited for this film. So far, this is probably the most excited film for me next year, 2014.
What's next year?
Yeah, I believe it's May something. So I think this is the movie that kicks off all the big summer movies.
Okay.
For 2014. But yeah, it looks freaking crazy.
There's only really one thing I'm waiting for to happen in this movie.
Mm.
He's gonna go to Wolverine and say, Wolverine, you need to go back. You need to help us. And Wolverine's like, okay. And he's like, make it so.
What?
You guys don't know Star Trek?
No.
He was Captain Jean-Luc Picard, and his thing was "Make It So."
Oh, next gen. Oh, I see what you're
Come on,
saying.
guys.
Yeah,
Come on,
yeah,
guys.
yeah.
It's the one with Darth Vader, right?
Yeah. You know what? I've actually seen all of Next Generation.
With Data in them?
Yeah, I've seen all of it.
Really?
Because when I was a kid, I would, when I hang out with my grandfather
Yeah.
after school, he would tape Transformers for me.
Yeah.
Before Transformers was Next Generation.
Yeah.
So before I got to watch Transformers, I'd have to watch Next Gen with him. So I saw all of Next Generation as a kid, and I hated it.
You suck.
Like now, I think it's cool, but back then, I remember hating it.
You're crazy.
Yeah,
Should have enjoyed it.
I should have.
But anyway, yeah. So this movie looks very good, very promising.
Yeah, I
Very
hope it
excited.
doesn't. I hope it doesn't disappoint.
Like,
Crossing my fingers.
of course, it's never gonna live up to Captain America. But
I thought you were gonna say the Avengers, but
no.
okay, fine.
Yeah, no. I mean, they still didn't cast the most important man. But I know, whatever.
They can't anymore.
Why?
He's off the market.
He's two different characters.
Yeah, and there's apparently a Fantastic Four remake
Really?
that's going to be in this universe.
Ooh, sexy.
Yes.
That'll be good.
Yeah, cool. Anthony, any thoughts on Days of Future Past?
I just thought it looked really cool.
Yeah.
I did. It made me do some research on Kitty Pride.
On Ellen Page.
Keep
On Ellen
Preed.
Pride. And
On
Keep Preed.
Ellen Pride.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Can't believe I just said that.
Ellen Pride.
Ellen Pride. No, but yeah, Kitty Pride, and she sounds super cool.
Shadowcat?
Yeah, phasing through shit.
Blink sounds cool.
Blink.
Yeah.
Do some research.
You know who doesn't sound cool?
Who?
Jubilee.
Oh.
Listen,
I'm correct.
Jubilee is the coolest X-Men. I'm not even gonna go that far. Okay, no, but she's cool. I like her.
Oh, you're not going that far?
No.
I'm telling you, Dazzler's where it's at.
Dazzler's okay. What she do? Sing?
She saves the world.
That's like your thing.
Dude. Yeah,
That's your thing. That's like your thing.
She's like
Anthony.
a Japanese idol.
Yeah.
The
Only she's
Dazzler.
Can't she
Right.
make pretty colors in the sky?
Yeah?
No, she can't.
She controls light.
No, whatever.
Yeah. All right, cool. So that's Days of Future Past. My pick of the week is toy related because I always rarely talk about toys on this podcast.
Yeah,
here.
rarely. Sure, whatever.
So, do you guys know who Bandai are?
They're like a company.
They're like a company makes toys,
Sweet.
right?
They also make video games.
That's Bandai Namco.
Same thing.
Okay. Do you guys know who Tamashii Nations are?
Yep.
I've heard about them.
So Tamashii Nations is Bandai's collector-oriented toy group.
Okay.
All right? They are responsible for such products such as any Chogokin you see, any figure arts, any one of those D-Arts, those popular D-Arts Pokemon on the market, Gundam model kits. They're kind of in charge of the collector scene made by Bandai. Anyways, every couple, or I think twice a year, they always have these things called Tamashii Nations events.
Okay.
So their winter one, that happened just like 2 days ago, in sometime, I think November 1st, they called it special because it was the Chogokin focused event.
Mm-hmm.
So as you can imagine, I was super excited to see what they pulled out. They opened up the show and they said, okay, we're going to do something you guys have never seen before. And so they announced one Chogokin Hello Kitty. Now, at first I laughed at this, but then I saw what it was.
Is it a robot? Hello Kitty?
Yo, it's a Hello Kitty robot, but it comes with a little Hello Kitty figurine that goes inside Hello Kitty's head.
What?
So she pilots it, and this Hello Kitty robot has 3 modes. It has a swimming mode, a flight mode, a Hello Kitty mode, and then it has an angry mode where its eyes flip around and become all red.
That sounds like 4 modes.
That's crazy.
Yeah, maybe you're right. But and it's apparently like 4 inches tall.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah. So that's the best part. And it's like this big. It's so small. And they're like, yeah, this is a celebration of the 30th anniversary of Hello Kitty and Bandai.
But the real question is, does it have metal in it?
It's all metal.
You need it. You have to have it.
I have to. I have. The best part, it's $40.
Oh, that's not
I have to have it.
It's $40.
I want it.
When they announced it, I'm like, okay, tell me the price and I'll see. And they're like, 4,000 yen. I'm like, oh, fuck. You got me. It's over.
Motherfuckers.
Shit. So that was cool. Then they showed off their Super Robot Chogokin Genetic Galgaigar, and they announced that it would come with, if you pre-order early, which, yes, I already have, if you're wondering, it comes with the Heaven and Hell hands, where one is like magenta and the other one's yellow.
Mm-hmm.
So that's cool. I think it's like $100. So that was pretty cool. Then they announced that, do you guys know what metal builds are?
No.
I assume they're builds of metal.
So you guys know what master grades are, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Think master grade Gundam kits, except they're metal.
Mhm.
Okay, now it's generally been a line dominated by Gundam suits, and that's what they usually have
Do you
in
have
there.
to like weld it together?
No, they
That's
just
right.
come. They all come built.
What?
Oh, good.
Oh.
Cool.
Yeah, they come built. They come stickered and painted. They're good to go.
Good.
They're just 1/100 scale. Just know that.
Okay.
They're generally about $100 a piece, and they're all usually Gundams. And the one that I've always been having my eye on was Exia, but whatever. I'm not gonna get it because I have to watch 00 first. It would be wrong if I bought it
Okay.
now.
I think you really like Double.
I probably would.
Out of all the ones,
I
this would
probably
be your
would.
bag.
I probably would.
Yeah.
I probably would.
Like the bag meet Vince.
Yeah, that's kind of next on my list after I get through something else. But yeah,
What's the something else?
it's part of my next announcement.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So, anyways, Metal Builds has been dominated by Gundams. So they announced that they're going to tackle other properties.
Okay, here we go.
The first one was kind of out of left field, and everybody was like, "What the fuck?" They're doing Lancelot Albion from Code Geass. This is Lancelot. No, this is not it. This is Lancelot's final form where he has the wings and everything.
Yeah.
And people are kind of like, like that's fucking cool, but I want more Gundams. This is stupid. We need more Strike.
Got Gundams.
So, I think it's cool. I'm more of a Gurren fan, so.
Oh, wait a minute. I know what they're announcing.
What?
Full Metal Panic.
Yes, they are.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so they're.
Is that still popular?
I don't know. So they announced I believe it's the LRX-8.
Is it just
Levitate?
Does it have a knife in its mouth?
No, that's the LRX-7 Arbalest.
Is that like his beginner one?
Yeah, the beginner one where it's blue, has a knife in its mouth.
Yeah.
So the other one is red.
Yeah.
It has like, I don't know if it's like hair it has,
Cool.
but I know that it has like guns everywhere and knives everywhere.
Wow.
So it looks really cool, and but that's not what I really want to focus on. The thing is, in the argument between Super Robot versus Real Robot, I've always taken the Super Robot stance. But the one thing about Real Robots that I've always loved, and it's something that Super Robots will never have, is that whole these are real robots. We have them stored in giant hangars, and like they get worked on and stuff.
Yeah.
So with this Full Metal Panic one, they have this amazing hangar display that comes with it, where it's like, it's huge. It must be like a 2 by 2 foot box that is like gunmetal, and it has all these little towers and like ramps and stuff that surround it.
Oh, cool.
And it comes with all these little dudes, and they come with like, they look like forklifts or just construction vehicles.
Awesome.
And I'm just like, that looks amazing. And it's like, and I kind of like don't really care about the robot, even though it looks cool. I'm just like, I want that hangar.
You want all the hangers?
I want all the hangars. And then that led me into a whole other thing of looking for hangars I could buy.
Yeah, I saw those hangers and they look really cool.
Yeah, so, yeah. That's that. And then, of course, the big news that probably everybody lost their mind was Soul of Chogokin Gao Gaigar. I lost my shit too, don't worry. I'm not trying to be like, cool, I totally lost my shit.
Yo, I don't care.
Like, and the reason why this is important is because before, if you ever wanted to transform in Gao Gaigar, all you could get was the original DX toy back in 1997.
Okay.
And while it's cool, think of it like as a Power Rangers Megazord, in that it only does one thing.
It's just bulk.
Yeah, it's bulk. It transforms, but it doesn't do anything, right? And a lot of fans kind of just have to live with that. Eventually, higher-end companies made, like, die-cast, non-transformable pieces, but I believe, like, I can't remember what company did it, but they go for, like, $500 and upwards now.
That's it?
And
What?
They're like, brittle pieces of trash. And, like, no one wants them.
They'll break in shipping.
Yeah, but they're kind of like your only option if you wanted a high-end Gao Gaigar. So this whole Chogokin one's important because, one, now you get a quality piece in one, and then two, you get one that transforms. And I think for the longest time, there's never been just the lion Gaigar as a figure. So people are very excited for that. I'm excited for that. You can bet I'm going to buy it. It's going to be like $200. Then I'm going to be like, wow, my priorities are fucked. But hey.
Yeah, but you said that with all the discounts, it won't even cost you that much. And what discounts are these?
Oh, okay, so when in Japan, for some reason, every time like things get listed,
Yeah.
I don't know why, but they always end up putting like a 20 to 30% discount immediately off the new price.
What?
Yeah. So
Jeez.
I'm assuming this is going to cost somewhere in the range of like $175, and then whatever. So After discounts, it should be like 145. Like that Super Robot Chogokin, like the Genestic one.
Yeah.
That's $100, but I believe after discounts, what I got charged was like 6,500 yen.
Oh wow.
So $65.
So, in your robot culture, can you really trade for other toys?
Of course, all the time.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. So can you trade something for this one? No, but you're buying it new though.
Is it like a straight up money value thing? Like
Mhm.
it's like I can give you this plus $20 and I'll
Mhm.
even it out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yep, it's just like any other hobby. Like, yes, there's market value on each piece, on each item, but I mean,
so what dictates
people
the
are very
market
lenient,
value?
right?
What dictates the market value for you guys?
Well, you have to look at what the original retail price was, and then how old is it,
And the availability. Oh, so
availability,
is a big thing.
availability, right? One of the big things with Bandai and Tamashii Nation specifically is, you can buy. They release toys worldwide, right?
Right.
Okay, but there's this thing called Tamashii Web Exclusive.
Okay.
And these are basically products that Bandai makes that they're of characters that are not necessarily they're not confident enough in their popularity to sell them at a mass market.
Right.
So they offer them up on their website, and then you pre-order in advance, and then they're made to order.
Okay.
And if generally they're priced normally, but if you don't get in on the pre-order, and you wait till like a week after it's released,
boom,
the price goes up in the air. So like a lot of big things that people had problems with were. Generally, what they do is a lot of robots come out mass retail, but say there's a robot that has an upgrade part to it that's very famous in like the anime.
Yeah.
They're not confident that people are going to buy an accessory set, so they make that an exclusive.
Ah.
And then eventually, like you'll have exclusive item. Like for example, Aegis from Persona 3, my Aegis.
Yeah.
Okay, so the normal Aegis is like $40.
Okay.
They had an exclusive set that I'm still trying to get, where it's basically her in the FES version where she has the armor.
Okay.
So the armor when it released was like $20, but if I want it now, it's like $60. And because it's hard to get.
That's what you
So yeah. Anyways, where I want to go with all this stuff is there's a lot of robots out there. I know you guys are fans of robots. Which robot would you guys want to see get the Soul of Chogokin treatment? Like your favorite robot? You just want to see high end. It could be like just a high end piece. It could be a transformable thing.
Man, can we wait till the end of the show?
You want to think about it?
Yeah, I want to think about it.
You guys want to think?
There's a lot to go through in my mind.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Because I could tell, and I'll tell you if there's one that is already out that you would want.
What?
I don't know, like, for example, if you name something, I can tell if it already exists or not.
Okay, yeah, okay, we'll go there. I have a few ideas.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Aquarion. No.
Of course it's already done.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Soul Chogokin Aquarion? Yeah, and it's relatively cheap because no one wants it.
Oh, sick. No, it's not for me, it's for my brother.
Okay, like
my brother loves Aquarion.
Hold up, do you want like regular Aquarion or do you want the all gold Aquarion?
Oh my god!
And you're talking solar Aquarion, right?
Yo, he's gonna lose his shit.
Yeah,
he loves this show. Weird.
Like weird.
But I think really.
Yeah.
Okay, we have to talk about this later.
Like I can show you all the different Aquarions too, but yeah.
They have the different forms. Man, they're wasting their money. No one's gonna buy all the different forms.
Like who's the new Aquarion? Aquarion Evol?
Yeah, Evol.
Yeah, that's the newest one, right? Yeah. So.
And you're right. Solar is the one to buy because it's the main one.
Yeah, then he has the two other forms in that series, right?
Yeah, I think it's like Mars. I don't know. Yeah, but yeah, I'll try to make up my mind later.
Okay, so I'll ask you guys again at the end of the show.
Yeah.
And don't worry, I got an answer too. Don't you worry.
Okay, Voltron.
Voltron exists.
What?
Is there a difference between Soul of Chogokin and Soul of Chogokin DX?
It doesn't. Not necessarily. DX is kind of like their highest end line.
Oh, okay.
It's like the last DX release, I believe, was Mazinger Z.
What was that gunbuster that you have with the big one with the hanger?
Soul of Chogokin Gunbuster.
That's just Soul of Chogokin?
Jeez.
Okay.
Yo, GG's.
What's that big expensive toy I have? Yo, that's Soul of Chogokin Gunbuster, man.
So how much is Aquarion? Like
Aquarion goes for like 150.
Oh, okay. That's
right?
That's not relatively
right. Like, okay, so there's I'm talking like the highest end, right? But you know how I also have my shelf of the smaller ones?
Okay.
Okay, those ones it's like $40 if you want like that one.
Is there an Aquarion of that one?
Yeah, they have. Oh, you missed last year. Last year they went on sale for 500 yen because nobody bought them.
Are they up back to 400 now? 4,000 yen?
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, go. That's cool. I'll think about it.
Okay, cool. And it could be anything, right? Like, hey, you want Soul Chogokin Pachaco? Go ahead. That could be an answer.
What?
I'm just saying because they're doing Hello Kitty, right?
Soul of Chogokin Bear Guy.
Oh, like the Gundam?
The Bear Gundam?
The one from Build Fighters?
Oh yeah, it is in Build Fighters.
Do they have like all the Gundams or all the possible, like even Zaku's and stuff
In what?
in Soul Chogokin line? Probably not, right?
No. Soul Chogokin kind of sticks away from Gundam actually.
So like super robots.
Yeah, Soul Chogokin only does Super Robot, and then Metal Build does Gundam.
They have like God Mars. They have that guy.
They have God Mars. I was like, who the fuck is God Mars?
Are you serious?
Yeah, where is he?
They have two versions of Voltus 5.
He came out in 2008.
Combattler V.
Mm-hmm.
Zambot 3.
Mm-hmm.
Daichin 3.
Mm-hmm.
Daimos.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna start naming shit off. Okay, we're gonna do this later.
I'll tell you right now, there are currently 63 different Soul Chogokin releases, and they've covered everything from the 70s till now.
Oh, that's insane.
Yeah.
Dude, that's rough.
Yeah.
Oh, they have a
That money.
They have a Soul Shin Getter.
Yeah, because there's a guy who lives in Toronto who only collects Soul Chogokin. I've seen his collection. I'm always impressed because these things are like a foot tall, fully transforming, and they all come with those elaborate display bases.
Yeah.
And so it's just like, whoa, cool.
Anthony showed me that they have the Big O one. Is that one expensive?
God, I can't believe I didn't buy Big O.
They have Space Battleship Yamato.
You can't find it anymore?
You can, but it's $120 because it went on sale for like $50.
That would be a cool one.
Okay, so the problem with Big O is he came out regularly, but then the web exclusive was all his like upgraded parts and upgraded accessories
Upgraded.
in season 2.
Yeah, upgraded?
Oh, General Frank.
He got extra pieces to him.
What?
Not upgraded, but maybe like
are you talking
extra
about the
weapons.
are you talking about the one where he has the cannon?
Yes.
That's just the final attack. That's awesome.
Yeah.
And that's the only time you can get it?
Yeah.
Yo, what a kick in the balls for
Because
a Big O fan.
That piece, if you just want that section, is $200.
Let me guess. It's the one where he like anchors himself.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because people like you can get Big O.
Okay, I can see this. I can see how. Yeah.
It gets so stupid.
That makes more sense. I understand what you mean, but if you didn't watch the show, you wouldn't care about this.
Exactly.
But if you do, you're gonna buy it.
Right.
Okay, I get it. All right, that's cool.
Right.
That's. Ugh.
So it's a double-edged sword. It's like
They know how.
the things you want will get made. It's just how much do you want them now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man.
But there you
Think
go.
about it.
Tamashii Nations 2013, and we'll return back to the question I posed at the end of the show.
We have so many expensive hobbies.
Yeah.
Yo, that's that, like I always say, that's that nerd tax.
Yeah.
That's that nerd tax. Your money doesn't go to alcohol and sports.
No, that's that nerd tax.
So what are you going to show for your paycheck?
A lot.
Yeah, while other people are like, yo, I went to the bars, got laid, got drunk, we're like, got all these sweet toys and video games. That's how they get our money.
Oh man.
If it wasn't for this, we'd be rich.
Precision 28.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, he's like the third release, I think. No, he's probably like fifth after the two Mazingers, and then
I'm gonna keep going. Giant
He's
Robo.
not Tetsujin 28
Giant
Go is number 24.
Giant Robo. No,
Boom. Really?
no.
No, I didn't see Giant Robo in here.
Interesting.
No.
He's pretty iconic. I didn't think he'd...
Yeah, I don't know. Okay, let's move into our weeks. Okay.
Yo.
So in this week on 300's Basement, somehow we all managed to play a version of a tradable
trading card game.
trading card game. There
TCG.
we go. Whether it be physical or digital, we all indulged in trading card games.
Uh-huh.
Who would like to tell me about their...
I was actually going to ask you if you could go first because I want to talk about Hearthstone because it seems that everybody's in the beta but me.
I'm not in the beta.
All right, I'll talk about it. Okay, so yeah, I alluded to this last week. I got my beta code on air.
Yeah.
And so I downloaded it.
Where are you playing it on what platform? Sorry.
I'm playing it on Windows platform.
Isn't that it?
Can you play it on a Mac?
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
cool.
okay.
Yeah.
Computers.
Yeah, you have to play it on a computer.
Computers.
Now my computer is completely garbage performance-wise. But what I will say about Hearthstone is it's incredibly well optimized. I was surprised at how well this thing runs on like garbage machinery, and that's cool. As for Hearthstone itself, now, do you guys know how any of the game mechanics work?
Yep.
You guys know how it all works, right?
Is it like you get one mana every turn? Like so you're never mana screwed?
But it's cumulative. So turn 1 you get 1 mana, turn 2 you get 2 mana, turn 3 you get 3 mana, right?
You always get 1 mana per turn, but yes, it adds on, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were saying like turn 2 you get 2 extra.
No. It's
No,
just,
no.
Yeah. You get 1 and then it empties out at the end if you don't use it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so yes, quick rundown. It is like the simplified version of Magic. That's the best way I can think of it.
Very much so.
Instead of colors, you have heroes,
Mm-hmm.
and each of these heroes have access to their own cards because each of the heroes is a different class, right?
As I've been told, they are from like Warcraft 3 Heroes of Lore.
Yeah.
Of people.
So like, so that you get like paladins, mages, rogues, warriors, hunters, whatever. When you first start up, you get a random hero to start the game with. I was tasked with getting the mage, so that was cool. She was like, "Hey, it's me. I'm a
mage and shit.
I'm a mage." And so have fun with that. So that was cool. So the things I like about Hearthstone, it is so fast.
Yeah.
This game is lightning.
Yeah.
Matches last no longer than 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
5 minutes is actually pretty long.
Wow.
Like, the games go so fast. And another thing I like is that because you're always getting that mana crystal each turn, that's one thing you don't have to worry about.
Mm-hmm.
You never have to worry about it.
I also heard there's no instant speed type things.
No.
Okay.
So, when it's your turn, it's your turn. You don't have to worry about your opponent being able to do anything. Conversely, when it's not your turn, you are fucked. So how do they balance this out? Well, apparently, like, it's really easy to just remove things from the field.
Yeah.
Like, removal is paramount in this game. Like, you can set up the biggest monsters or the biggest whatever, but they can be almost instantly removed or taken rid of by your opponent. And I have a feeling that's just to keep the game going and to balance out the whole that you can't do anything off turn.
That's cool.
You get a lot of cards. The animation for opening booster packs is so good.
Did you buy a booster pack?
No, but like after you beat enough, they give you a free booster pack.
Oh, okay.
So I got a booster pack, and I was like, "Oh,
this animation."
Yeah.
Did it make you want to buy booster packs to see it again?
Oh yeah. Because then when you get
like someone with a fucking crack problem.
Because okay, each pack is guaranteed rare, right? So when you click on the one that says rare, because okay, when you open the pack, it splits into 5 cards face down, and you click each one to open them up.
Oh my God.
But the rare one goes like this. Mystical music comes down and goes rare. And you're just like, oh man, that's rare.
It's so rare.
It's so rare, and it's such a shitty card, but it's rare.
Oh my God.
So you can get booster packs by either playing against live players.
Okay.
I haven't actually fought anyone live yet, just because I don't feel confident in my deck yet.
Oh man, don't be a scaredy cat.
No, because
just battle.
I have to get more cards because I don't know which hero I prefer the most yet.
Oh.
Because all I've been doing is unlocking all the heroes to see how they play. And so far, I'm kind of leaning towards the rogue because she's just all removal and damage on entry.
Oh, okay. ETB.
Yeah.
I just watched the opening pack animation right now. They explode open.
Yes.
I like it.
Yeah. ETB?
Enter the battlefield.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So like monsters come in and they do instant damage. The other thing I like, you can directly attack the opponent.
Unless a creature has taunt?
Yes.
Is what I...
So taunt is pretty much... Taunt is kind of like... Yeah.
There's nothing of equivalence in Magic. It's always just an ability. But this one is a static thing. It always just happens, right?
Yeah, the thing with their taunt, though, is all their taunt monsters are... Their power and toughness is pretty much a defender.
Yeah, I know. But like...
They're big in the butt.
Yeah, they're big in the butt.
Yeah.
But the thing is that, unlike Magic, you're forced to attack them, right?
Yeah, you just have to.
Yeah. That's cool. That's cool.
So, and there's cool things like and they have different sort of monsters, and like one of my favorite monsters is he's like a 2/7.
Wow,
he is big in the butt.
He's 2/7, but he's not a defender. He has this battle cry, or his effect is every time this monster takes damage, his attack goes up 3.
Oh wow.
Oh, cool.
So when I'm the mage, okay, so each character has a special ability, and a mage is I can do 1 damage to anything on the field at the cost of 2 crystals. So I just hit him. Or I send him into a battle that I know he can't win. Or like a battle where he's always going to get damaged by somebody.
Okay.
And because he has big life, and then his attack just grows exponentially.
All right.
And when it gets high enough, I just send him out against the main hero.
Cool.
Oh, cool.
And of course, your main hero, like you, the character you choose, can also attack. Given that you equip them with a weapon.
Yep.
Okay.
Which has a different durability, right?
Right. And then, of course, there's different things you can do with that.
Sounds really cool.
The thing that is very dangerous about this game is they have this thing called the arena,
Yeah.
and it's basically a draft. And the first time you go in, they're like, "Oh, hey, there's usually an entrance fee, but first time's free."
Ooh.
So they just give you 3 random heroes to choose from. You pick one, you open a couple boosters, and then you make a deck and you go.
Yeah.
And that's it. And this is the only way to get like the rarest cards.
Okay.
Problem is there's an entrance fee. I don't know what that entrance fee is yet because I didn't want to look at it for fear of me being tempted.
Okay.
Can you only get more boosters from winning, or is it like only the first place person gets a prize, or do other people get prizes too?
You get other prizes, but you have to make to a certain point.
Okay.
Okay. So like if you go in the first match, you're done. You're not getting anything.
All right.
Okay. So whatever. But yeah, Hearthstone is really, really addicting. I find myself playing it like whenever I have like just 10 minutes to spare, or like if I'm watching a show that I'm not necessarily paying attention to, like Smallville.
Still with the Smallville?
I just finished season 1.
Fuck.
So yeah. But yeah, Hearthstone's really cool. I don't want to put any money into it right now because it's a beta, and I don't want to just like throw money away it because they're constantly resetting.
Mm-hmm.
And the problem too is when you're given all the like my problem with building decks is when you're given all the cards, there's too much choice for me, and I don't know what direction I want to take. And like there's so many cool things I want to do, and then I end up making decks that have too much variety and they just don't work.
Get optimized, bro.
But I don't know where I want to optimize. I don't know what I want to make.
Hey, that's my problem too.
And like I don't know what complements which hero that I like using, and blah blah blah. You know, it's the basics of trading card games.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, Hearthstone's really good. When this comes out, like full
retail?
full release, whatever. Yeah, full free to play retail. No doubt, I'll be playing it. The minute it hits like mobile devices, I'm screwed. There we go. Just saying that. Yeah, Hearthstone's awesome. I recommend you guys get on this Hearthstone
train.
Yeah.
I want to.
You should.
I wish Blizzard would give me the goddamn key.
Did you sign up?
Yes.
When?
3 weeks ago.
Oh.
But yeah, it'll be a while though. You didn't, when did you get yours? Last week, but how long ago was it?
I don't know. Actually, I don't know.
It might have been a little while ago for you.
Maybe, yeah. Probably a month at least.
Yeah, so it'll be a while.
Yeah.
Looks good.
Yeah, no, it's fucking great.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hearthstone, awesome. Anthony, did you have some trading cards you want to talk about?
Yes.
Good, tell me about them.
Magic related.
Oh, Magics.
Oh my god.
So there is a format of Magic that I love, Blaven hates, called Commander.
Sounds like I'd hate this too.
It is a multiplayer format, and basically what it is a 100-card deck, and you can only have one of each card except for basic lands.
Yeah.
And the other thing is that you have this card, which is a Commander card. It sits outside your deck. And your deck can only contain the colors that are in the Commander's converted mana cost. So here I have a card called Will of the Wild, and he costs red, green, and white to cast. So converted mana cost of 3, but it's one of each color. So I can only have red, green, and white cards
in your deck.
In my deck.
Okay.
And they have to be legendary creatures. That's the other thing too.
Okay.
And yeah, as I said, it's a multiplayer format. And recently, Magic or Wizards came out with these. They came out with decks, that pre-built Commander decks that you can play.
Are they expensive?
They're like $40.
Well, I guess it's 100 cards.
Yeah, like after tax, it's $40. There are a couple though that like one of the decks comes with like just straight up a $40 card in it, so stores are charging more for that one. But the one I got was after tax was $40.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, you can play it with 2 to however many you feel like, I guess. Yeah. Usually I found that more than 4 gets kind of long and tedious.
So is 3 to 4 the sweet spot?
Yeah, like 3 to 4 is the sweet spot.
Okay.
And yeah, you're allowed to use pretty much any card except a couple, so you can go like way back in Magic if you have like time walks and shit. But it's crazy. Basically, the decks, since you can use so many cards, it allows you to build the nuts. Yeah. And then, like, half of the game is just infinite combos, and the other half of the game is being a dick. And I like it. It's fun. It's not really too serious. Like, you're always going to be able to do cool things every time you play, even if you don't win.
Mm.
And also with this starter deck, they brought out some new cards, which are the new commanders. Each one has a brand new commander.
Mm-hmm.
And there's even new types of cards. So you know like how there's sorceries and enchantments and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, these that's a commander.
Mm-hmm.
So there's these new types of cards. There's tempting offers. And basically what it is like, so this one is called Tempt with Discovery. It's the green one.
Okay.
So when I play this...
Oh, sorry. It's a sorcery, but a new keyword.
A new keyword, tempting offer.
Yeah.
Oh.
So what this card does, and there's other cards with the keyword tempting offer. And so this one specifically, Tempt with Discovery, I can play this, and I can look for a land, not basic land, just a land, period, in my deck, put it onto the battlefield. But the thing is, after I do this, my opponents can each do the same thing. But for each opponent that does that too, I get to do it again. So it's like...
So you get an effect, and you ask your opponent if they want the effect. If they do, you get the effect again. And then it goes around.
Yeah, there's other tempting offers with each color, and they all do different things. And then they also have now these new enchantments, which... Is that a keyword too?
Hmm?
If it's on...
Oh, this is just an enchantment.
So this is an enchantment, and
they have curses.
Yeah, they're curses. So again, each color has a different curse, but this is also the green one. It's called Curse of Predation.
Mm.
And I enchant a player. So if I was facing you, I'd enchant you. And so now, whenever a creature attacks you, it gets a +1/+1 counter on it.
Oh.
So I've effectively told people, attack this person because you get a bonus. And it kind of takes people away from attacking me. And those are really, really fun. Because, like, I have this one general. His name is Gaiji, Honored One.
Mm-hmm.
And his effect is, whenever a creature attacks one of your opponents,
mm-hmm.
or Planeswalker an opponent controls, that creature gets +2/+0.
Mm.
So, if one of my opponents, say we were all playing me, you, Blaven.
Mm-hmm.
If Blaven attacks me, he doesn't get the +2/+0 bonus. But if Blaven attacks you, you're my opponent still. Blaven gets the bonus.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
+2/+0. And so you do that with the curses and other cards that kind of make people not focus you and focus other people because it's more advantageous to them.
Mm-hmm.
And those are really, really fun.
Yeah.
Especially in my deck, because my deck's not like kind of crazy. My deck's not that nuts.
Yeah.
Compared to everybody else's. So if it gives me time to set up more things, then it's really fun. But yeah, it's...
it sounds like Commander, to me, the way you always talk about it, it feels more like a board game, as more so than like a card game, if that makes any sense. I don't know.
So like I don't know in what sense?
In that I don't know.
You're not really playing against. It's like because Monopoly you're playing against everybody, and like Magic, I think Vince is trying to get at. It's a one-on-one game.
It's more like a duel as opposed to.
No, this one is more of a big party thing, like a Mario Party type thing, instead of a one-on-one fighting game.
Yeah, it's not necessarily like.
It's like Smash Bros. Versus Street Fighter.
Yeah, okay, that's perfect, and even the Mario Party example is also perfect.
Yeah,
because sometimes interactions with cards that aren't really supposed to interact and like stuff like that.
Yeah,
the game just goes nuts.
Yeah, that's what it's. Yeah, that's the sort of vibe I'm getting.
Yeah, and that's exactly what it kind of is. If you're not a Mario part, if you're more of a Street Fighter kind of person and less of a Smash Bros. Kind of person, you're not gonna like this format. And like the same thing, I don't know if you play whatever versus Mario Party. If you don't like Mario Party, this format kind of goes off the walls sometimes. Yeah. Unless you have a blue player. Blue players keep people in check. It's important to have a blue player.
Okay.
But other than that, it's really cool, and a lot of the new cards that they brought out are really fun, and they're specifically made for Commander. Like one of the Commanders, the blue, black, white, I think he is. Mm-hmm. His effect, it's like if this card is in the Commander zone, every upkeep you gain 2 life. So you don't even have to cast him to get his effect. So you're gaining life every turn, and then there's all kinds of other stuff that happens. And and they just made these really interesting cards that made Commander a lot of fun. And they made what are like semi-expensive cards easy to get.
Oh, that's good.
So like there's like a card in here called Soul Ring, which it's a 1-cost artifact, but you can tap it for 2 mana, 2 colorless mana.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So turn 1, 3 mana at your disposal.
Yeah.
Like that card's usually a staple in every deck, but it's like I want to say it's like $5.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's around $5 for a single card. And so you get this deck of 100 cards, and they're all actually really decent. And so it's kind of Value Town.
Cool.
It's pretty cool.
Neat.
And I'm really enjoying it. Like, it actually made me have fun in Commander rather than just playing, and hopefully people don't recognize that I'm playing until I get my shit ready. So, like, I'm actually sort of competitive now, which is fun.
Cool.
Yeah. I really like it. I really like these decks.
Neato.
Yeah, and it would. Anthony also, he has oversized cards. They give you oversized.
Oh yeah, they
cards
also
too.
give you so.
Are those like really big ones?
Yeah. So each deck comes. I'll just give them to you to check them out. Each deck comes with 3 different legendary creatures, each of which you can use as your commander because they all have the same colored mana.
Oh, they're just bigger versions.
Yeah, and so they're just bigger versions of.
That's literally what they are.
Yeah, so you can, if you just want to be like, I'm using my oversized card because it's a commander.
Yeah.
You can just be like, boom! This is my dude. He's the boss man of my deck. Here is this intimidating card that looks super cool and is also holographic or is also shiny.
Are there sleeves for these?
You can get oversized sleeves. I've seen one guy at my school has them, but they don't come with oversized sleeves. So yeah.
Oh man, I don't know how I feel about those cards.
Yeah, they're kind of ridiculous. Like they're kind of weird. But so yeah, they give you the oversized ones just for fun, but they also give you the regular sized ones because there's certain effects. Like there's a card called Terminus where it takes all creatures on the field and puts them at the bottom of their owner's library.
Right.
So if your commander's on the field, it doesn't die, so it doesn't go back to the commander zone. It just gets put at the bottom. So you can't put a fucking giant card at the bottom of your library.
Well, that sucks.
Right? So you have the small one for that reason.
Ah, okay. Cool.
But yeah, it's been a lot of fun, and like I actually get to play Magic with friends rather than thinking I'm playing Magic, and really I'm just waiting for them to kill me.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Waiting for them to kill you.
Yeah, because their decks are so much better than mine, and they can kill me at any instant.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it's been a lot of fun. And
Cool.
if you're interested in getting into Commander, these decks are actually compared to what some other decks are in the format that people make. These is a low price entry.
Neato.
So yeah, it's fun.
Cool. Blaven, did you want to latch on to that?
Yeah. So
Magic talk.
the only thing I did this weekend, which I thought was interesting, was that I attended another Grand Prix trial for Grand Prix Toronto, and it was a sealed event, 6 packs, and scrubbed out again.
Oh, don't.
2 wins, 3 losses. My pool was the poops.
Oh boy.
The pool I opened was the poops. The pool I got past was the poops.
No.
It was pretty bad. But I finally, for the first time ever, participated in one of the activities that's the namesake of the games that I like to play, the trading card game. I finally traded.
Oh, you traded cards.
This is the first time I've done it.
So you just didn't go to the store and said, "Here, I want money." You traded cards.
I traded a card for a card.
Ooh.
To be fair, also, we should say when we drafted on Friday, that box was just money.
Yeah, I pulled real good.
Those are good.
Yeah.
What was that guy, the World Eater or something?
World Eater.
He's like
Pelucanos?
Yeah, Pelucanos, hollow Pelucanos.
That was $6 only.
It was only 6?
Yeah.
What?
Because, again, the reason I asked you about your rotating prices for figures is because in Magic, whatever is hot on the Pro Tour this week, that price goes up. It literally, one card went from a quarter to $25.
Wow.
Could go from a quarter to $25 because it's being used in Pro Tour. Next week, when there's new hotness deck, everyone forgets about the old deck.
Shit.
It's insane.
This sounds like fighting games. New hotness character comes out.
But you don't have to pay for it.
Yeah, you don't have to pay for it, though.
And stuff you're sitting on doesn't turn into money gold. Which is why I don't want to get rid of half my cards because I don't know when somebody's going to find a good use for it and then it's going to explode.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I finally traded cards because the one deck that I want to make in Modern called Affinity, the cards are way too expensive for me. So I decided, hey, why not? Somebody's got to find value in the cards that I have. And you know what? They do. You don't know what anyone's looking for. Sometimes you think you have a junk rare.
It's that saying, man. One man's trash is no man's
treasure.
treasure.
It's
Yeah.
insane.
Yeah.
This guy saw my binder. He's like, wow, you have this card. I need this. I said to myself, who needs that card?
Yeah.
Sure. And then we
Yeah.
traded for it. I was super happy. And for the first time,
Yeah.
I did something really unhonorable.
Oh no, you devalued something that you gave away.
No.
No, that's something you got.
No.
What?
So I was playing in a draft.
Yeah?
And I've drafted the shittiest deck I could ever think of.
Okay.
I got to the finals.
Uh-huh.
I saw my opponent's deck. I was scared shitless.
Yeah?
Told the man, why don't we split it? I gotta go. I didn't have to go
Oh.
yet. We had more than half an hour to play.
Yeah.
So.
And he said yes?
Yeah. But also, I think he also didn't want to take the risk that maybe I beat him.
Collusion.
Collusion!
That must have been so disappointing for everyone else.
Well, it was just a side event. No one cared.
Okay.
The guy who won the whole thing, because in this event that we had, they were giving away a random foil for every participant from a set called Modern Masters, which is like the very expensive set that came out a couple of months ago.
Yeah.
And they had, I don't know how many cards are in the set, there was like 300 something sets. They had the foil of each card. And they were giving it away in random envelopes. And you got one envelope for entering the tournament, and anytime you entered a side event, you'd get also an envelope.
Uh-huh.
The guy who won the whole tournament also won the most expensive card, which is worth $450.
Oh.
He pulled it in the envelope that he had.
What's the card called again?
Tarmogoyf?
Tarmogoyf.
Wow.
Man.
Lucky.
Yeah, so he had it all.
I like how you ended that. You just had it all.
He just had it all. He didn't draw the poops.
Cool.
I'll just say that. And yeah, so this weekend I have another tournament that I'm going to. It's a Pro Tour qualifier.
Oh boy.
So hopefully if I beat this, I take this down, I'll be going to Pro Tour Valencia in Spain.
Okay. Well, we're rooting for you.
Oh God.
We hope you make it.
Good.
It's good. Oh God.
But these are hard.
Oh, yeah. The best players want to go.
Okay.
Hell, even my group, I can't beat half the players in my group. Oh, I ran into the best player in Canada there too. I didn't run into him. I just stood from afar and looked at him.
Yeah, that's
It's kind of like meeting him. It's kind of like
a
running
little
into him.
off from meeting him.
Yeah, so it was pretty funny. But
It's like going to a concert and being like, "Oh, I met Britney Spears.
She was in
She
the
was
concert.
performing."
I was in the nosebleeds, but it was okay.
Well, my friends knew him, so they went to talk to him. But then I realized that they're just dudes. They're just playing Magic too.
Oh, yeah.
I just see a lot of people with team shirts too, which I like.
You should get a team shirt.
I know.
But then again, do you have a team?
No.
No,
It's
that's-
called Three Winners in a Basement.
That's your problem.
I want a team.
That's your problem.
Team TNIAB.
Yo.
Like what? Like hashtag TNI?
Hashtag.
Hashtag Team
I
TNIAB.
don't know.
And we're going to another event. I put together a trade binder finally. I took every rare that I could possibly find in my collection and jammed it in there. See if it'll get me anywhere. We'll see. It'll be pretty fun.
Wow, now you're getting to the trading scene?
Well, shit, it's expensive. But then I realized that if I just buy all the staples in the modern format, I'll never have to buy cards again. Because those will always be staples, and those are literally always the most expensive things in any list.
Yeah.
The lands.
Yeah.
It's crazy. But then, what is it? TJ, how big of a difference does a land make in these formats?
In what?
Huh? Than playing like casual, like the speed. It's a matter of life and death, right?
Yeah.
You lose or you win, right?
Yep.
Literally by one land, right? It's insane, and people don't understand that. And now, when I realize, I'm like, okay, I have to. And also this weekend, I got to try a couple of new modern decks that I didn't realize.
Mm-hmm.
And some of these decks just win outright. Like, I said, I play this card, I played this card on top of it, do I win now? They're like, yeah. I'm like, that's it? This is all this deck does. It's like, yeah. Like, okay. The coolest deck that I saw is in this format. There's a side event called Legacy. And Legacy, you get to use any card.
That sounds dangerous.
It's insane. So this guy's deck he plays this card, allows him to play any card in his hand for free. Omniscience.
What's the cost of this card?
Oh, Omniscience.
No, but he cheats it into play. So then he just plays this card, put a card from your hand. It's called Show and Tell.
Yeah.
So you pick a card in your hand, your opponent picks a card in their hand, and you both show it to each other and put it on the field, I think. I think that's what it does.
That's just it?
Hold on, let me read you the card. This card's super famous and also very expensive.
Because I know Omniscience is like 10 or something. Like, it's something stupid. It costs like 10 mana or something to play.
Say no Monster Reborn, right?
No.
Oh, okay.
You know Monster War, right?
Which is banned now.
Oh, of course, it's from Urza's Saga. It's like super banned. Okay, each player may put an artifact, creature, enchantment, or land card from his or her hand onto the battlefield.
What's it cost?
3 mana.
Oh.
So you play this. You take your Omniscience. You play cards from your deck. And then this guy has this card called... I forget what it was called, but he gets to play one card. Oh, Wish! Cunning Wish! Cunning Wish. Let me read you this card, alright? He plays this card.
Cunning Wish.
Yep.
But you...
Cunning Wish. So Cunning Wish says... You may choose an instant card you own from outside the game, reveal it, and put it into your hand.
From outside the game?
So this... Hold on. So he plays Show and Tell. No. He puts down Omniscience. He plays Enter the Infinite. Draw your entire deck.
Yeah.
And put one card from your hand on the top of your library. Then he puts this card called Emrakul, which is a 10 cost card. Then he plays this card, which is take any instant from outside the game. He picks an instant card called Army of Ants. Yeah. So what this card does is that you play it, you and your opponent reveal the top card of your decks. If your card is a higher converted mana cost than his, you deal 1 damage to that guy.
Oh. Wait, I'm assuming the one that he put on top
was the 10 cost one I told you about from when he drew this whole deck and put one card on top.
Oh, God.
And then because you can play it for free, he plays it again.
Right.
They clash again. It's going to be the same cards.
Yeah. Because it's just a repeating.
And then again, and then again, and then again, they're dead.
Whoa, that's so cool.
And you want to know what happens? Sometimes you just don't get the combo. You just draw the poops. And you just look like this dude trying to draw for something. It was sick. This format was so stupid.
Oh my God.
I thought my $40 lands were expensive. In this format, I had Anthony look up one land. $350
for one land.
Okay.
And it's not even a land that taps for mana.
Yeah.
It's a shock land. It's pay 1 life, look for... Or not even a shock land, it's a fetch land.
It's a fetch land. Yeah.
Jeez.
And these guys they just have it all.
You know what's also funny? My friend runs Enter the Infinite in his commander deck.
Yeah.
So imagine someone playing Enter the Infinite and then picking up 99 cards.
Insane.
It's so dumb. It's so stupid.
Yeah, that format was crazy to watch. It was insane. It was really, really fun. Yeah, it's nuts.
I don't even know what to say.
And I was looking at them trade. I was trading for like $10 cards, $10 cards. This guy was trading $50 cards each for $400 cards. Like swapping.
Yeah,
he would give 3 $50 cards, or 4 $50 cards and get back 1 $200 card.
Yeah.
And they'd be okay with it.
Dude, it's all a matter of perspective. Like, for example, like, toys I collect are generally like $50 average, right? So when we trade, whatever, or when I sell, whatever. But like other dudes, they buy like $300-$400 toys and they just trade them off. They're like, yeah, I don't want this one anymore. You want my Batman? I want your Superman. Let's do it.
That's rough.
Even video game collectors.
It's just all about perspective. Like, the richer you are, the more you can trade. It just looks like more to us because we're all generally poor.
Because we're plebs.
Yeah, man.
Plebs. But yeah, so I realized that my trade binder is so sexy. It's not so sexy.
Hold on, you're gonna invest in like a real binder for trading?
No, well, the only way I can do that is just by collecting cards from now on. Because I can't collect cards from older sets because I just wasn't playing back then. I mean, I realized that the way that you would probably gain a lot of cards is by drafting, by buying product. And if you did that back in the day, then... It sucks, though, because, I mean, I just want to hold on to every card I have now, because I don't know how long it'll be until it just goes crazy apeshit. The value may go, like, crazy. Welcome to stocks. I know. Ugh. It's just...
If GTA taught me anything, it's fucking stocks are scary shit.
Yeah, it's insane. It's a waiting game, you know?
I guess so.
Yeah, no. Game's fun, though. Game's fun.
So that's your Magic weekend, huh?
Yeah.
That's great.
I actually didn't go to the next tournament. I could have gone to the next day because I was too tired. I didn't sleep the night before at all. After the night you guys came over to play cards, I just stayed up and sorted all my cards and got a trade binder together.
Yeah, but you did, because I saw your box. I'm like, whoa, this shit's all alphabetized.
Yes.
And I was like, shit, I want to fucking ruin this.
I saw it. And I just have... You said I have one box?
Yeah.
But I go to other people's houses, they have... rooms full.
I bet they do.
Rooms full.
I would not be surprised.
They don't even stop at a playset? They're just like...
No, they have rooms full. Playsets of fetch lines everywhere. They're like, oh man, can you get that one underneath that lamp? And it's like, okay, I'll go grab it for you. It's like, what?
Yeah, man.
These are just like tons and tons of dollars of hundreds of dollars of cards. And they're like, yeah,
man.
I should get around to sorting
When
these.
you get your own place, you have your man cave, and that's where you just unload all your shit in.
Or your man house.
Yeah.
Man house.
That's true. You get rich enough, you just have a house for your hobbies.
And a house to live in.
And let me tell you, I've also been playing a lot of League of Legends.
Oh, boy.
You've been playing with me, Kristen, AD Carry Arcus.
Oh. That's your name?
I thought you were mid lane.
Yeah, so I'll tell you the roles in our. This is Team Arcus.
Okay.
So we're all related, which is crazy. Well,
You're not related,
yeah, but me and my brother are related, and then Jake, TJ, and Mikey are related.
Ah.
So TJ is our mid laner.
Team related.
He goes down to mid lane. He takes him head on solo mid.
Nice.
Mikey's our top laner, aggressive tower diving dude who just doesn't know when to quit. Yeah, Mikey has this tenacity to be like, you killed me, I'm gonna kill you now. But it's like, but wait, you killed me earlier, so that means you're ahead on levels. But I'm still gonna try and kill you. And then, yeah. And then there's Jake, who's just better than all of us. He just tells us what to do.
He's your leader.
Yeah, and then Blaze, who's just, there to just heal him. Keep him alive. And I'm our jungler, who just comes around the side, attacks, and if things get hairy, I peace.
Yeah.
And go to another lane.
I'm out of here.
I'm out of here. Slayer, you dead. I tried to save Aziz.
My favorite thing to do as a jungler is just be like, yeah, you're like 3 levels behind on that lane. You're on your own. Fuck that lane.
Ganks are off.
That lane is poisonous.
And I've also been watching a lot of pro play, actually.
Mm.
I've been watching pros play online and stuff, and they play like a different game than we do. Like, they don't follow the norms and stuff. I mean, I guess that's the way StarCraft is.
Because they're that good.
It's just that good,
The thing you gotta remember is that those type of high-level plays only work on high-level players.
Yeah, you're right. If they did that to low-level
It's
players,
the mindset.
they'd be like, wow, they get bombed.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's interesting. I think League is best played with friends. Anthony was right. If you play with randos, you're not going to get anywhere.
I feel, that's how I feel about almost all online competitive games now. That are team-based.
They're team-based. Because, I mean, when you go, I call it YOLO queue.
I call it YOLO queue as well.
It's just insane. It doesn't matter what you do. It's either your team's going to win or your team's going to lose.
Like, there are certain occasions where you get lucky and the other team is also equally as bad. And sometimes you can just be like, I am a god in this game.
Yeah.
Follow me to victory. But other than
piles of bodies.
Yeah, but other than that, like, it is just it is a random draw. It is just sometimes you will get these guys who do just not meld well with each other.
99% of the dudes.
Yeah, and so it's like it'll be as a simple thing as we should push mid lane. No, we should push top lane. And as soon as that argument happens, you lose. Because the other team is still doing teamwork.
Yeah.
And while you're busy fighting, they are planning ahead.
Literally, Vince, I think teamwork is basically a hack. Like, if you had a team and you coordinate, you will beat almost
teamwork
any team.
is unfair.
Yeah.
If you can find a team in solo queue that can work together, it doesn't matter what fucking champions you pick. You win.
We have our whole team, I don't know what you call it, Team TNIAB. We have been accused of cheating multiple times.
Oh, because you work as in a team?
Yeah, they're just like, how did you guys know? It's because we saw you and one guy told us.
Are you guys also on Skype or something?
Yeah, exactly. So, like, communication's like that.
Yeah, I bet it's best like that.
No, actually, it's more like, why didn't anyone tell me?
That's the worst, though, when something happens and you don't tell the other person and you're on Skype, there's just no excuse. It's like,
or that's just, you test him.
Yeah, if it's just like, listen, this guy from my lane is missing and I saw him go up top, but you just didn't say shit, then it's like, what the fuck, man?
And also, Vince, this game knows how to milk you out of your money.
I bet it does.
Milk me out of my money.
Yeah, they give you these skins, and then you look at it, and you just don't want to feel normal. You just say, hey, man, I want to look like that.
I want to look different from everybody
I want to
else.
look different from everyone else. I don't even care how good I am.
Do you have any event skins?
I have tons.
Good job.
I have way too many.
Cool.
It's bad.
Good.
Arcades.
Awesome.
You bought arcade skins?
Yeah.
Arcade hack run?
And Blaze bought arcades on us, so we're arcade brothers.
Shit.
Brothers!
The worst is when they bring retired skins.
Baby.
So sometimes they retire skins.
I know.
Yeah, and then they bring them back.
You know what that's like? You know where they stole that from?
What?
Disney Platinum Edition.
Oh my god.
It's out of the vault. Limited edition. Little Mermaid still looks exactly the same.
Dude, it's out of the vault.
It's out of the vault.
So my plan, Vince, is that Season 3 is over now. Season 4, Team TNIAB is going to take the Canadian scene by storm.
All right.
And by Canadian team, we're going to be one of two teams.
So what you're saying is...
Yeah, just FYI, the Canadian team, non-existent.
So we're going to be the only Canadian team.
So we got to train over the Christmas break. Come
Yeah.
back for the spring.
Oh, can you be our coach?
Sure.
So you could just berate us, even though you don't have to play the game.
Yeah, you guys all have to sit in the same room though.
Oh, it'd be so good.
You're just theory craft.
Yeah.
That's all you gotta do.
In theory, you guys should be winning. Why are you not winning?
Why are you losing?
Win more, lose less.
Win more, lose less. See, that correlation is perfect.
That's why I lead this brigade.
Oh man,
Win.
I want that. Like when they play, they're in like soundproof booths. They're all sitting next to each other.
And they all have headphones on.
Most of them have 2 headphones on.
What?
Do you know why?
What?
Because they are sponsored by one company to wear one set of headphones, but they prefer a different set of headphones.
So what do you mean they have 2 headphones?
So they have one pair of headphones around their neck, but the other set of headphones are on their ears.
I don't know. See, that's kind of unfair sponsorship.
Yeah. That's so
You're actually saying
and then,
this one is shit.
That's like he's wearing one pair of glasses here and another on his neck.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
his shirt.
Oh god, that's
So, what they'll
uh,
do is that they're still technically using it because they use the microphone from the other headset that's around their neck, but they use the speakers that are on the headphone around their ears.
Jeez, that's like me being sponsored by Mercedes-Benz and having all the Mercedes-Benz race
Like-
suit and shoes, but then when it cuts to the car I'm driving, I walk into a BMW.
So yeah, it's kind of crazy. Esports are a little fucked.
Yeah. I like the names of their teams too. I don't even know what these stand for, but there's one called like Azubu Frost.
Yeah, I don't know what
What
that
is
means
that-
either.
what is that-
That's
what
a
is that
Korean
even?
team. That's a Korean team.
Is it Korean team?
Korean.
Yo man. SK Telecom? That sounds like a phone company? That sounds
Telecom.
cool anyway.
It is a phone company.
And it still sounds cool.
SK Telecom is a phone company. It's South Korea Telecom, and Telecom is its phone company.
And then like TSM, which
Team
sounds
Solo Mid.
yeah, I don't know. Their names just sound cool. Curse, Lemon Dogs,
Lemon
Cloud
Dot-
Nine.
Cloud9. That's the Russian team.
So what happens in these pro tours, Vince? Is what do you think happens when World Championship happens?
I don't know. It's a
When
sport.
let's say North America, Europe, and China and Korea. What happens when they all get together? Who do you think is top dog?
The Koreans.
So basically, every time that they go together, apparently, NA and EU are lucky to get a win, aren't they?
Yeah, no, it's usually the Asian team. So the season 2, it was actually Vietnam that
Yeah.
took it. It was the Taipei Assassins.
What? Okay.
Whatever.
They were a Vietnamese team. It was weird, but they're called the Taipei Assassins.
Okay, good. So you're not, the Taipei's in Taiwan, right?
Yeah.
He's like, oh,
But it's they went up.
They're
They
just
it was like-
fucking trolling
it was
now.
weird.
yeah,
Yeah, and then yeah. So then
yeah. It's insane.
and then
'cause-
this year it was, I think it was a Chinese team.
yeah, because it's insane.
China took it. Fucking China.
Because apparently, even the North Americans, when they fly over,
Racist.
people have been telling them, "Yeah, just you guys are gonna lose." And the one team, Curse, I think they said, "Yeah, if we win a game, I'm gonna eat my shoe." They never won a game.
Yeah. So
The shoe's safe.
yeah. So like I think in regions
Yeah,
it goes North America is the poops.
yeah, it's the poops. We are the poops.
Europe is in the middle, and Asia
It's just another
is like
stratosphere.
3 leagues above.
You know why
wherever-
that is, right?
Why?
Because they put those kids in sweatshops to
Yeah.
just play League.
Yeah.
Whereas here it's a hobby. There it's fucking you work or you
Yeah,
die.
no, people like North American teams have started adopting Korean style. Like there is a team house, and you
Yeah.
live in the team house. You play a minimum of 8 hours a day.
But they still probably don't.
That's
want to do
fucking
that.
crazy.
It is a full-time job.
Oh man, I can't do that.
The
Yeah.
grand prize is $1 million,
Which makes sense.
which is split between 5 people.
oh yeah, because teams of 5. Yeah.
200K. That's not bad.
And then you
For
pay-
one
and then you
mid-lane
pay your
CS.
coach.
Well, remember if our team gets together, you're
Yeah.
not getting 200. You're getting 2%.
And then you pay the coach.
See?
And then also you get money from sponsorships.
Oh, from my double head duel.
And it's not that deep of a cut.
Coach.
Vince.
Listen, if I put this team together, it is that deep of a cut.
Then I'm not on this team.
Guess you're not gonna get some money.
and then they get money from sponsorships. So it's like it's a business.
Yeah.
It's
It's a business.
a business. And then if you get into like just fucking look at StarCraft in Korea. Those kids wear NASCAR jackets equivalent. It is a jacket that is head to toe advertisements.
Yeah.
Okay, so the other thing too is that I realized that the players,
Mm.
they all look very nerdy.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, there is no looker.
Dude, they're
Yeah,
playing
there-
8 hours a day.
There is no. But one of the girls who was like the interviewer for the European side,
They're all hot.
she is a model.
All European journalists are hot.
Oh my god, how?
Just Europe, man.
Oh, it's crazy.
You need that experience to get to the big times.
They tried to interview this guy in English, but he didn't speak English because he was from like Russia or something. Hilarious.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, no, it's really fun. I think it's this. As sad as this may sound, this is my sports thing. This would be the thing that I would sit down and watch with.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's totally
Because
fair.
even TJ, he only been playing for like a week or two. We watched the match, and when he understood it, he was like, "Oh fuck, that was sick." And to explain, I'm going to explain this to Anthony. And basically, what happened is that there's a character named Anthony, affectionately knows as J4.
Mm-hmm.
J Money.
J Money.
J Money is what I call him.
J Money. So basically, this guy's ability is that he puts down a flag, and he can throw his spear so that he clutches onto the flag and teleports to it.
Towards him.
And there's another character whose name's Thresh, and he has a chain where he whips it in front of him, and whoever is in front of him gets pushed back.
Or forward, depends where you.
Yeah, depends. But the relevant thing is the he gets pushed back.
Yeah.
So J Money tried to put down the flag and teleport to this guy's team to kill all his dudes, all his base. But Thresh smacked him with the chain and pushed him back
In
mid jump, and then everybody went fucking apeshit. And TJ did too. And then he didn't even know why, but he's like, oh, the emotion.
That's not supposed to happen.
It's taking me over.
Sounds like a sporting event.
It's so sick. It's hot. Did you see this play, by the way?
No, it happens all the time.
So sick.
I love how he's talking about this like he's ashamed to like this stuff. I mean, there's like millions of people out there who are in the exact same situation.
Yeah, so apparently, I think maybe it was in Toronto, but there was like a big StarCraft get-together where people were watching like the championships or something.
That shit was on TV. My mom watched that.
Wow.
She came down, she's like, Anthony, have you heard of the StarCrafts? And I'm like, and I'm like, yeah, Mom. Why the fuck are you talking about? Who are you? Who told you about this? I need to kill them. And it was like it was on TV. And there was like people playing like professional StarCraft. And then I was like, were you watching it? She's like, yeah, it was cool. And I'm like, I'm out of StarCraft. I'm
gonna throw myself off a bridge.
I'm uninstalling StarCraft. I wasn't even that good anyways. Fuck it.
Welcome to the future.
So, do you know where it was? Like, was it in Toronto?
I think so because it was
a huge thing.
It was done locally. Like it was on our time zone. It was at a time at which my mom could watch this on television.
Because I saw my friends had pictures and they had like, like big banners and they had, I don't know who they were rooting for. I think it was a Korean team. So
obviously, it's Korea versus Korean StarCraft. There's no other country.
Yeah, but who the hell care?
I guarantee with the arrival of like how the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox would have like all their streaming features, I guarantee we're gonna see tons of like Call of Duty on TV.
Oh my god, I love Call of Duty.
I know, can't wait.
Can't do it. Ghost.
Competitive COD Blaps is so boring. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Yo, competitive COD Blaps is the best.
They find the best area where it is this tiny 1 pixel width gap between this door and my face. And if you walk in between that gap, you are dead. It is so boring.
Is that actually happening?
Yeah, like they find these fucking magical spots that they like twist and turn and contort their virtual bodies to get into. And then it's like this little pixel that is big enough for said bullet to fit through. And if you walk past it, you are fucking dead. It is dumb.
Hey, I'm just saying that Battlefield 4, that'll all be future.
Because like I was watching the campaign for Battlefield 4, and this guy's like, "Yeah, so this guy was taking a Humvee up the elevator, then went off the." Like that didn't happen, dude. The guys are just gonna be camping in corners, and they just
It's not as dynamic. If you think these wide open games, teams will like even with League, they will math it out to the most efficient plays, and you will never see anything but those plays.
Yeah.
That's how most sports work, though.
Yeah, it's true. Sure. Right. But I think what I like about this is that there's 100% more demons, 100% more angels, and 100% more Sephiroth.
Okay. I get you.
I don't know about that last one, but...
Yeah.
Okay, well, it sounds like you've had a fun week.
I've had a very hobby-filled week.
Good.
I think I'm looking forward to more.
Good.
Yeah, and I think I'm also going to get into the toy scene,
Oh, great.
I'm going to start my own channel, get 1,000 subs.
Cool.
I'll call it Type VB.
Oh, I like that. Like that.
Call him VB.
Okay, before I ask you your question, there was one other thing I want to mention. Anthony, you saw Silver Linings Playbook.
Oh,
yeah, I did. I forgot about that.
Ooh.
You wanted to talk about that,
Deep.
right?
Yeah, that was... Oh, fuck. So, That movie came out like last year, right?
He won like a couple Oscars.
Yeah, and everyone was like, "Yo, that movie's super great," and I'm like, "It's a rom-com."
I think Jennifer Lawrence won the Academy Award that year.
Yeah,
Wow.
and I was like, "Well, it's whatever. It's a rom-com.
You're whatever.
Yo, it's a really good rom-com."
Is it a rom-com?
Yeah,
it a comedy?
It made me laugh on multiple occasions.
It's probably more of a drama with comedic aspects.
That's what I
don't know.
thought.
To me, it seemed more like a rom-com.
Yeah, but it was all dry humor, right?
Yeah, it was.
There you go. So it's a drama with comedic
This
aspects.
is drama.
So what it is? It's what's his face and Jennifer Lawrence.
It's Bradley Cooper.
Bradley Cooper. So Bradley's Cooper character, he is when you meet him, he is committed to a mental asylum, pretty much,
Good for him.
and it is because he walked in on his wife cheating on him and beat a man half to death.
Yeah.
And so he was court ordered a minimum of 8 months in like a correctional facility.
Yeah.
Not like a jail, but like
Mhm.
whatever. To get through his issues because he was undiagnosed bipolar. And so once the 8 months are up, his mom doesn't want him to be in there anymore. And so he brings him out before he's fully, I guess, healed.
Yep.
Rehabilitated. And so then he meets Jennifer Lawrence's character.
How?
How?
So they went to it's part of the plot. You just meet, let's don't want to spoil everything.
Okay.
This movie's like a year old, whatever. His old friend invites him out to a dinner at his place. And then Jennifer Lawrence's character is the friend's wife's sister.
Oh.
And Jennifer Lawrence's character recently lost a husband.
So Jennifer Lawrence is actually playing an older character than she actually is.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That
So
makes a lot more sense.
Yeah, so she got married, and then her husband died.
Okay.
Right? And so they're both going through these like traumatic points in their life. And it's like two crazies meet up, but they're just the right amount of crazy to help each other.
Sweet.
And it's like really uplifting, and it's really fun, and it's these two people like just dealing with these mental issues.
Yeah.
It's not like something that's so easily fixed, right? It's not just like stop seeing this person. It's like something that really affected them. It's these people that they loved and they lost in different ways.
So it's life.
Yeah, it's life.
There you go.
Oh.
But it's really nice. Like it's a really uplifting movie. Like you see these people go through these really dark times, but like you know that like even though like even what Bradley Cooper's character says, because he's just fucking bipolar and says whatever he feels like, and then Jennifer Lawrence's character is kind of a prick, like in the beginning, right? And she just manipulates whoever to get what she wants. And like you meet these two people, and they bond, they form this relationship, and they help each other out, and eventually like help each other out to the point where they like each other.
So you liked it?
Yeah, it was really good. I really liked it. The music choices were really great. They use like a lot of songs that I wouldn't think, like I haven't heard a Led Zeppelin song in a movie in a long time. But yeah, it was good times. I really, really enjoyed this movie, and I can totally see why
it won
these awards.
What led you to watch it?
My dad really likes that movie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and it's always on TV, and I always catch it like in the middle.
On TV?
It's like on the cable box.
Oh, cable box. Yeah.
And so it's like I always catch it on the movie channels when it's like around the middle.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm not gonna watch it now. So I just eventually watched it. And yeah, I really, really enjoyed it.
Okay.
It was a really good movie.
Yeah, I've been wanting to watch it for a while, but
Me too.
I'm not sold on Jennifer Lawrence.
She's hot.
J-Law?
I don't think she's hot at all.
Fucking
She looks
hot.
like a child.
She's sexy.
Wait, you guys don't think so?
I don't think so.
You don't think so either?
What?
TJ? That she's good looking?
Jennifer Lawrence?
I think she is.
Okay.
What do you think?
Like, she's not ugly. I just don't think she's as hot as you guys think she's as hot.
I like her. I like her as Katniss Aberdeen.
No, you like her as whatever, man.
Whoa, ease, buddy.
You do.
Back down.
You do.
Man,
Yeah,
her
I do.
in First Class?
I do.
You do.
Good
Okay, in
stuff.
first class, not so much.
What? Really? You do like her as Mystique?
I liked her as Mystique.
Cheeks.
She still has cheeks all the time.
Yeah, that's her thing,
Yeah,
is that she
that's
has
her
cheeks.
Babyface is her thing. That's why I don't like her.
Oh, guys, back down. Fine. Hey, let's not forget that he likes Lisa Kudrow, everybody.
Listen, my women choices are not up for debate.
You're right, they're not. Because there's nothing to debate. You're an idiot.
No. What?
So we're at the end of the
Chill.
show. Have you guys thought about the question I posed? Which robot would you like as a high-end die-cast piece? Now, to make things easier, if it already exists, whatever. It's just the one that you want the most.
Me?
Okay?
Can I pick between two?
Okay.
You can have maybe top 2 to 3 if you need to, but
Okay.
effectively, if you have one that's the best.
The one that I would like is from Super Wars, the big robot that punches called Soul Gain. It's one of the originals.
Soul Gain.
I don't think it's made yet.
Yeah, I don't think so either, man.
But I know that they made the Al Tyson and the Weiss Ritter.
Yeah, they made those two. Yeah.
Yeah, which is sick.
They also have the Side Buster.
What?
Yeah, and they have who's the other one they made?
They have Sidebuster?
I can't remember.
Nice.
Fuck. I can't
That's
remember.
cool.
Yeah.
Does it transform? Yeah, it should, right?
Yeah.
Sick.
To the ship thing?
The bird?
Bird thing, yeah, sorry. Yeah.
So my first one's pretty obvious. I want Tengatappa.
Tengatappa.
Yeah, like just the energy.
Gurren Lagann?
Yeah, Gurren Lagann.
Okay.
The one that's just part galaxy.
Wait, like just the blue thing?
Yeah, like the one that's bigger than space. Where it's like body is separated by energy.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about when you said the spirit thing. I thought you.
No,
meant
not
that.
the movie one.
Okay.
Not the movie one, though.
Okay.
The anime one.
Okay.
And then I really want Mazinger Skull. Or is it Mazen Kaiser Skull?
Yeah.
Mazen Kaiser?
Mazen Kaiser Skull.
Yeah, Mazen Kaiser Skull. I would love a Mazen Kaiser Skull.
Yeah.
Just like if they can somehow do the cockpit change on the toy.
Oh.
And like stuff like that, like that'd be sick.
Yeah. I don't know how they would do it, but that'd be cool. Very cool. Teacher, do you have any favorite robots that you'd want?
Metabee.
Giant die-cast form. Transforming.
Giant die-cast form?
Yeah. This is like the pinnacle of robots.
Who was the lion in War Bandit?
War Bandit.
Giant War Bandit.
I'd get Mega Man Zero.
Oh, really? In a giant? That'd be fucking weird.
Not X with like different armor transformations and stuff.
No, I'd approve of him though. I like that. I like the decision.
And you'd have to come with all his weapons
Nice.
from every single game.
Okay. That's crazy.
What if they somehow made the Buster transform into every single weapon?
Oh, man.
Oh,
That'd be
well
cool.
then,
That'd be cool.
just to buy.
Okay. For myself, I have two as well.
Yeah.
The first one, it might not be so obvious. What's my favorite robot, guys?
I don't know.
Die Guard.
No.
Who is it?
He's
Gurren Lagann.
You're so close. You're so close.
What? Digerin? The
No.
boat?
No.
The penis
I
boat?
actually don't know.
It's Lazengan.
Oh.
Really?
Yes, because he's Gurren Lagann, except he's evil.
No, it's anti-spiral Gurren Lagann.
And he walks around with his arms crossed and kicks you in the face. And his face on his chest is even cooler.
I changed my answer.
Too.
Fuck Tengatappa. I want Daigerin Soul of Chogokin, the boat. The penis boat.
Boat. Oh, wow, that's weird.
That'd be awesome!
Yeah. And the reason I say that is because, surprisingly, the only, if you ever want a toy of that thing, all you can get is a Rebel Tech. That's
You
it.
hate Revoltex.
I know. And the reason that is because Japan doesn't believe in villains. They don't believe villains sell. So that's why they'll never make them.
Why do they keep making Sephiroth toys then?
Because he's an anomaly.
He's not a villain.
That guy is a symbol. Okay. Okay.
For all that is wrong?
Yeah. But what I really want is a transforming toy. Giant transforming toy is Escaflowne.
Oh.
That's what I would want.
Interesting.
King of robots, the king of Gaimelefs, turns into a dragon.
Drag.
I would love that. And
Do
then
they
you
have a Soul of Chogokin fucking Getter Dragon?
No. Oh, that'd be cool too.
I'm big with that thing.
That thing be huge!
Did you finish that show?
I'm like halfway through.
Anyways, but there you go. Those are our choices.
Yours.
And that was also a podcast.
That was something.
Thanks for listening. And next week you can look forward to Thor, The Dark World.
Oh, man.
What's up?
Yeah.
Okay. When are we seeing that?
Friday.
Oh.
Are we all seeing it Friday?
Saturday.
When's it come out?
I don't know. Thursday?
Oh, can we...
Pick a day.
Thursday night.
Pick a day.
8 o'clock.
Is it? We'll discuss this off air. Okay. Thanks for listening. We'll see you next week.
Later.
Bye.